Hey, how's it going? This is Aiden of Studio Raphael, and today we're going to write a song together. This is my first time trying a video out like this, so we're going to see how it goes. I've got a bit of a sore throat. I've kind of been feeling sick the last bit, so we're going to do the best we can, but no matter the case, we're going to have a lot of fun while we do it. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I've made some cards for myself. These have different chords on them, as you can see, and we're going to use these as a way to catalyze our song. So we're going to pick a number. We're going to try 12. 1, 2, 3, 11, 12. A minor. Cool. And while we're at it, we're going to pick one other chord just to keep things interesting. Let's do 9. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. B7. All right. That's the nature of it. I'm not going to ask questions here. Let's get a little creative with it. We got B7 and A minor. And somehow we have to incorporate these into our song. Whew. So first and foremost, I'm just listening to hear what sounds nice, what works. Where can I start playing around with these chords? Where does that resolve to? To a nice E chord. So maybe, it sounds like maybe we're going to start in the key of E. That's what it seems like to me. Right? Because E goes to B7 there, which is nice. It's like A minor is such a dark chord in comparison. Now, for many, the hardest part of writing a song is the lyrics, and I can definitely understand why. It can be really hard to find words that seem to fit, that seem to feel right. That tends to just put me in a question of asking, what am I feeling in the moment? Right now, maybe some feelings of resistance, worry, fear. This is a new project for me as well, so I'm kind of bumping up against that a little bit. So how can I turn that into song? Let's explore it. I've been trying for many years. It kind of wants to be a blues song, doesn't it? The blues. What's that note chord that I'm looking for? I'm trying for many years. Am I going to A? It's A7, I think. Right? Because B7 fits there. Right, okay, so I'm like, I am sort of making a blues song here. That's kind of what ended up happening. We don't want E minor. That's E minor. We don't want E minor. We want E7. Kind of like genre hopping there, but that's kind of cool. That works. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I've been working for many years, trying to make it out, trying to work through all my fears, but I'm okay. Ain't no waiting a super weird way. Okay, let's bring some form to this. The core of the song, we're trying to sort of encapsulate the feeling of, it seems like, fear and running away from a project, right? So it's that's kind of what I've been doing with this, running away for a little bit. So let's turn that, let's take this present feeling, this present moment, and ground it in, right? I'm running for many years. That just kind of seems to be what's coming up. So, you know, this is the part where I don't like to overthink it too much, and I just like to write it, because I can always go back and change it, right? That's the important thing. I've run in for many years, trying hard to run from all my fears, trying hard to run from all my fears. It never works. Good old blues, I tell you. I've run in for many years, trying hard to run from all my fears. Where's the note? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Trying hard to run from all my fears, but it never works. And I'm back where I was, but it never works. It just always hurts. Just always hurts. I've been running for many years, trying hard to run from all my fears, but it never works. It always hurts. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. Do I need the just? Oops. I'll italicize it for now because I can. Works. Ooh, it always hurts. And making for the time, and I'm making for the day when my mind won't run away. When my mind won't run away, yes, I'll never work. And I'm making, I kind of like how that rhyming scheme works. And I'm making for the day when my mind won't run away. Sometimes it really is just like capturing the syllables and the sounds that you want to be there, and then just filling it in with the words. That's kind of what I found for the process. And I'm making for the day when my mind won't run away, but it never works. But then I forgot that line. I like turning I like how the ooh comes in there. Aching for the day when my mind won't run away, but it always flirks, dirks, chirks. Sometimes you just try and find rhymes. Sometimes I just like to run it from the top to see how it sounds, and maybe the idea comes. Or I'll just sort of skip it and keep moving. And I'm aching for the day when life just goes my way, but it never, no, but I don't want to like lay out a negative message. I don't want to say it's not working. And I'm aching for the day when life just goes my way. Ooh, it's almost, then I'll be the first. Something like that. Let's just like write it in and keep going. And then I think we have to do it twice, just for the sake of songwriting. I'm aching for the day when life just goes my way, then I'll be the first. And that's like a nice time, just kind of what's happening naturally is sort of this differentiation between the first verse and the second verse, so the strumming pattern doesn't sound the exact same. It's a nice way to break up a song and keep it interesting, right? The first to win, the first to lose. Feeling like I never get to choose. Something like that, right? Because then now at least the line about the first, it like ties into the second line. It doesn't seem totally awkward. The first to win, the first to lose. The first to feel like I finally get to choose. What I get to say? To say that life goes my way, and it always seems so hard, but who said we had to? Sometimes the words just kind of like flow and you just gotta let them flow. It's just kind of part of the practice, right? The first to win, the first to lose, the first to feel like I finally get to choose what I get to say, that life goes my way. And it always seems so hard, but the world ain't gonna, but we're never going far, farther than what we never going far than the brightest day. I don't know. I'm going with it for now, and then we're gonna continue. Brightest day. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it needs to be any longer than that. We're just trying to make a small diddle, which means we're just missing 2 pieces here. Okay, we're doing good. We've almost written an entire song in about 10 minutes. That's pretty good. That's the thing. I've kind of learned how to let go of the need for perfection, which I think has actually made my writing better as well. And also just what I was doing there was basically just playing it out, even without the lyrics, just so I know what my trajectory is for the song, right? And the moon is the it's like I'm kind of just hoping to hook into a word. Like I'm just humming it for the sake of seeing what word comes to me, while also kind of like constraining my mental thought towards the general theme of the song. So it's like when I find a word that sort of hooks in, like we'll see, it'll come. So like the words that are starting to come are like go, slow, flow. I'm kind of falling into like that at the moment. So it's kind of like no, let's tie it in. Sometimes that helps. When all I need is to just take it slow. All I need is to go in the flow, with the flow. I don't know, I kind of like flow as the last word, but we're gonna see how this all ties in. I'm not gonna overthink it right now. When all I need is to just take it slow, all I need is to go with the flow. Make it songs, there's no pressure. We write songs, there's no pressure. And the world is turning. Yeah, like I don't need to write it more than once, so when all I need is to just take it slow, all I need is to go with the flow. There's nothing special. There's nothing special. There's nothing special. There's nothing strange. There's nothing special. There's nothing strange. When the world is taking the living. It's like, but it's also like, I want that last word to mean something. Something nice, so that way you feel like you're being pulled into the next verse, I guess. And all I need is to just take it slow. All I need is to go with the flow. There's nothing special, there's nothing strange. When the world is sort of deranged. Yeah. When the world is sort of... I don't mind it. I'm not like crazy about it, but also you hear what I did with the word flow, where it's like, when all I need is to just take it slow. All I need is to go. All I need is to go with the flow. So every other word I'm sort of breaking up, right? When all I need, but then I get to flow, and then I'm letting it flow. Flow, flow versus flow. Just little things in the writing to think about. So let's go from, we're gonna just play through that part. When all I need is to just take it slow. All I need is to go with the flow. There's nothing special, there's nothing strange. When the world is sort of deranged. Oh yeah. I don't know. Now we're back where we started. Feels like I'm gonna shine it. No, we're gonna stay away from the fart jokes. Don't worry, I'll bring more personality to these in the future. I'm just like not feeling the greatest, but I needed to do this, right? It's kind of like a part of being the creative struggle is like you gotta get it out, otherwise you just feel sad. And today was the day to do it. And now we're back where we started. Finally it starts to feel like I'm finally going to be, yeah, something like that. And now we're back. Oops, wrong we're. And now we're back where we started. Finally feels like I'm where I wanna be. Yes, it feels so good. Oops, what am I writing? It feels so good just to sing this song. No, it doesn't need to rhyme, but I guess it will this time. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Not. Why am I writing so horribly? No, it doesn't need a rhyme, but I guess it will this time, just to prove the point. Trying just to prove the point. Now, right. Cool. That's our song. When the world is already deranged. I think. Something like that. Okay. We did it. We wrote a song in like 20 minutes. It just goes to show that, like, first and foremost, writing a song doesn't have to be that hard. It can literally just be letting go and allowing something to come through. But like it makes sense. You take two chords, you kind of just let it happen. I love these creative cards because they're constantly getting me to think outside of the box. So this is something we'll keep doing. If you have any ideas for the song, please feel free to throw them down in the comments. If you want to try the challenge for yourself and you want to share what you've written, maybe you make a YouTube video on it, post us, tag us in it. That's the word for it. We got a Discord. We got songwriter circles if you want to come share your song with us as well there. There's a lot happening. Studio Raphael is a community for songwriters. That's the whole point of all this. So yeah, my name's Aiden. Thanks so much for tuning in, and let's finish it off with a final performance. I've been running for many years, trying hard to run from all my fears, but it never works. Ooh, it always hurts. And I'm aching for the day when life just goes my way, then I'll be the first. The first to win, the first to lose, the first to feel like I finally get to choose what I get to say, that life goes my way. And it always seems so hard, but we're never going far than the brightest day, when all I need is to just take it slow. All I need is to go with the flow. There's nothing special, there's nothing strange, when the world is already deranged. And now we're back where we started. Finally feels like I'm where I wanna be. Yes, it feels so good just to sing this song. No, it doesn't need to rhyme, but I guess it will this time, just to prove the point. Now go right. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Take it, enjoy it, have fun, and take care. Have a good day.